Hello, welcome. We're doing a Moonsea Q&A for the anniversary. So because of this, we're gonna introduce ourselves. I'm Ryan. Hello. I'm the DM. I create things, and I do things.
Wow.
Let's go down in terms of like who's in the Discord chat. So I think Para's first.
Hey, yes. I am Para, otherwise known as Mahedi. That doesn't matter. Or you can just call me Daniel, but don't. Only Felix is allowed to do that. Only.
That's my privilege.
Felix is allowed to do that. Regardless,
Daniel privilege.
I play Hermes and Casper. Technically, everybody's in here, so don't worry about that. Next, go clown shit.
Natty?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, my name is Natty, or Run, or Hannah, or literally any other name in the book, but I mostly go by Natty. I play Miss Lemon Marguerite, and a few other characters, but for Moonsea only, Miss Lemon Marguerite, until further notice. And that further notice is if she gets fucking snatched.
Fucking yoink.
It could happen. Yoink. It happened to Hermes.
It could happen. Happened to Hermes.
It really fucking could at this point, damn.
Jennifer, go.
Alright. Hi, my name's Jennifer. Or Jen. I play Narita. And another character, but she's not here yet because it's
okay,
not
look,
one shot yet.
She's not here yet. She doesn't exist yet.
We all have backups. Get that out of the way.
We have a lot of
backups. If you introduce yourselves as your backups, I'm gonna cry right now.
I had no less than 3 backups prepared.
All right, Felix, go.
Felix, is your turn.
Hi, I'm Felix. I play Jonah, and only call me Felix. Thank you.
There you go.
Short and sweet.
Oh, hi. My name's Isa, and I play Clover, aka Redacted. Awesome.
It can't.
You can't fucking
Can't do
grab
that.
my throat.
I think she can.
I think she can.
Grab
And
No.
Kamimi is here. Kamimi is mute. Kamimi. Oh, hi, Kamimi.
Oh.
Hi,
Hi.
Cami.
Hi. As you heard, I'm Cami, and I play Debbie.
There you go. There you have it.
There it is.
The woman, the myth, the legend.
And welcome to the Q&A. I'm sure you're wondering how Ryan manages to come up with all these bullshit story plots every other week. Well, that's a good question, Ryan.
Oh, well. That's a good question.
That wasn't a question at all. I'm thinking about it.
Okay, Jesus Christ.
Okay, actually, no. I got a legitimate question. Ryan,
Okay.
do tell us what has been like your main influence, your main like inspiration when it came to like the development of Moonsea?
Oh my god. Okay. Main inspirations. Around the time of Moonsea, when I was thinking of Moonsea, it was the beginning of 2020. So it was probably like about to be quarantine days. I had just really gotten into this podcast called The Magnus Archives. I was a very big fan of it. And so I started to think about some cool shit. And then I started thinking about D&D because I'm a big fan of Critical Role. I think I had finished the Adventure Zone last year. No, the year before that, 2019. So I was interested in perhaps running a campaign, and I wanted to sort of draw on the cool ideas I felt from Magnus Archives, from Adventure Zone. I love plots that have sort of... I've noticed this about myself. I like plots where people have to go get stuff, and I don't know why.
Ryan's favorite part of the video game is the fetch quest.
Genuinely, it is. I collect things all the time. So I realized that but my original concept was like a spy thing. I wanted to have like a spy sort of every session you go on a mission. Might still do that. But eventually I found this playbook called Shadows Over the Moonsea. I was like, oh, this is cool. It's got pirates in it. Oh no, that's pretty problematic. I want to fix that. And so I fixed it, thinking that it was just going to be like a quick little thing to do with my friends, but then I thought of a plot. So...
The end.
Boy, that was a long question.
I hope that answered the question. Hello.
Sorry, actually, I did have to step away to check on dinner. Can you do the whole thing? No, I will start the recording. I got the recording. It's fine. All right, so let's go down the line. See if anyone
Okay.
anyone has questions down the Discord line. So Natty, go.
Yeah.
Well, I have a question, but it's gonna be very long answers. So,
You want to skip?
we could skip it. Basically, what I was curious about is what it kind of went along with Ryan's question. I was curious as to everyone's inspiration for their characters, but that
Okay.
can wait for later, if so be.
No, let's do it. Let's do
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
Let's do it
so
now.
I guess I have to
Yeah,
go
go.
first again.
Yes, you do, fucker.
All right. So Hermes actually came to me. Originally, Hermes was a part of entirely different game I played with our dear other DMing friend Flintworth in
Eternals
In
in
the-
Terraverse.
no Terraverse. I was gonna say Terraverse. What the fuck?
Yeah, I meant to say Eternals came out.
Don't correct me. I know Hermes.
Infernals.
Well, you said it. Okay, go ahead.
So like,
Anyway,
so Hermes Hermes was originally visioned always a rich kid. That was always a thing. He was originally visioned as more of like a carefree skater boy. Like he
I miss this room.
kind of had a shitty upbringing where like he his older sister was more of like the golden child. He was looked more as like, look at our kid that we do all kind of cool things with, that kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And like so like he really the only like good people he had in his life were like his friends that he hung out with all the time. And then like crazy alien shit happened and he died. The end. Basically, legitimately what happened.
He did die.
Hermes
Did
Hermes
die.
did technically die.
Yeah, he died saving mine and Felix's character technically.
Also, fun fact,
Yeah.
like I mean, after that, like I kind of adopted Hermes like after the Terraverse game, like my own kind of thing. It's always just like Hermes is funny because I don't think I have the heart to kill him off anymore, but I just want him to suffer a bit,
God.
I want to put him
Yeah,
I wanna
I can
make this
tell,
kid suffer.
Daniel.
Parrot comes to me
You can
apropos
tell.
of nothing. Hey, can I kidnap Hermes?
Also, fun fact, just one last little fun fact about Hermes. See, the only reason Hermes ever found the Cloak of Arachnid is because like I have developed like a whole other power system, a whole other story thing. Don't worry about it. But like regardless, his whole thing was like he can walk on any surface, any surface, any texture, any type. He can walk on it. That's it. And so Ryan gave me a spider cloak.
I was like, I love
After you
Parrot.
rolled incredibly well
After
for
I
it,
rolled
and I
incredibly-
remember her being like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
Because it was like the highest option on a D12, and he rolled
Ryan,
it. I was so
Para
mad.
literally got everything he wanted out
I
of
got-
that.
I
He
got-
got the
He
sending
did.
stones. Didn't he get the bag of holding out of
Bag
that
holding.
too?
Yeah.
He did.
By the
Para,
way,
Got it.
I would throw a crumb in for Para and be like, maybe he'll get this, and then he got it, and it's like rolling 777 at a casino.
By the way,
It's like, what the
guys, just for a note, I wonder where the bag of holding is.
fuck? Who knows?
Wiggle eyebrows.
Oh,
I bet-
shit.
What if that's where they
Oh.
put Hermes?
Oh no, then he's
Can't breathe
gone.
in there.
Well, I
Can't
mean,
breathe.
Hey, he
He's on
didn't
air
sound
tank.
like he could breathe very well.
He was
Actually,
coughing
I
really
watched
bad.
a science video, and like, due to his size, he could probably survive for a longer time than a day.
Yo,
Probably
we
survived
gotta
for a
get
week.
Hermes
Also,
out of that
no.
bag of holding.
Also,
We're gonna
another
get Hermes
another
out of
thing
the
though,
bag of holding.
if he is in the bag of holding, that's technically a different plane, so sending had a 5% chance to fail.
Oh my god.
You forget
This
Oh my
rock.
god.
if he was in the bag of holding, like you said.
If he
Roy.
was there. He went home to the astral plane.
But yeah, that's Hermes. He's just my little gremlin capitalist boy. Now
He's
he's
my baby.
now he's my capitalist gremlin kidnapped boy.
Hmm.
Hermes would have killed Casper for Hermes if Casper wasn't 14.
Casper would have beat him up. He's dealt with 14-year-old. Looks at mustard. He adversely kicking a child in the head.
Look,
All right, that was me. Anyone, any side questions, or we want to go to Natty?
let's go to Natty.
Go to Natty.
Oh, Natty, let's listen to people.
Miss Lemon.
Hello.
Lemon.
My inspiration for Lemon actually started. Actually, I had her design created for a while, long before Moonsea. I thought of this concept. It was like, what if I have a spellcaster, but her spells are casted purely with paint? So I sketched up a little early design. If I can find it, I'll post it on Twitter later. And I had it for a while, and I think I even like came up with the name Lemon. It's like, oh, what if she has purple hair, but her name's Lemon? Like, you would think that she would have blonde hair or yellow hair or something like that, but nope, purple haired girl named Lemon. So I had that in my sketchbook for a few months before Moonsea was even thought of, and then Ryan brought it up and was like, hey, you guys want to be in a campaign with me? And I look at my little artist spellcaster, and I'm like, yes, Ryan. Yes, I do. But
As a matter of fact, yes.
I had originally based like that idea off of Adeline from Kirby 64. The little girl that could like paint things and they'd come to life.
Yes, yes, yes.
So I originally kind of based it off that. Later on, her kind of like her vibe, her I guess backstory, in a way, kind of took inspiration from Mary from Kagero Project.
Damn right.
So a lot of songs related to Lemon have to do with Mary from Kagero Project. So that's how Miss Lemon came to be.
You didn't talk about where her voice came from.
And her voice. Thank you, Felix. Thank you. Her voice, her unique way of talking, how she goes like, yes, it seems like, and just adding yes to the end of her sentences. It actually is directly copied, inspired by Xiao Pai from Rune Factory 4. She was one of my favorite characters on that game, and whenever I started working on Lemon's personality, I just dropped a video of all the Xiao Pai lines from Rune Factory 4, and I was like, this is what Lemon sounds like.
I was like, thank God, fuck, yes, this rocks, yes, thank you.
So yeah, she is inspired by 3 characters, Adeline, Mary, and Xiao Pai. Yeah.
Jennifer.
Oh, hi. Let me see. Okay, so I will say some of Narita's creation of her did come back from an NPC a long ass time ago that I made called Aiko. Aiko. She did have a similar plot of she lost somebody and she couldn't deal with that grief. Other stuff. So I just took some of that personality inspiration and just made it into Narita. And then I will say this, Narita did get created because of that one scene that I only liked in Fire Emblem Fates. And it's the Azura North whatever, I can't pronounce that shit name.
That scene where she dances?
Yeah, but it's the conquest one.
That baller fucking scene?
Yeah, that's where Narita came from.
The one where she's wearing like the dark blue outfit.
Yeah, that's where Narita came from.
Fuck yeah! I knew it. That scene rocks. That's the only good thing from Fate.
That was when I looked at that scene. I was like, I want to make a rogue who also dances.
I watched that scene and I was like, hope this doesn't awaken anything in me.
I know.
And then I will say there is some inspiration, also other stuff that I can't like really put into, but I did add a little bit of Korra in there too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
With her outfit and kind of her personality being a little sarcastic.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know her. So yeah. For voice, I have not picked anything. I just go with the flow.
Godspeed. Hey, go with the flow. You're a water genasi.
And yeah, her story with CL and her. Yeah, it was inspired by Sleeping Beauty too.
Cute.
Mm-hmm.
God, that's funny. Knowing what I've done.
So cute.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Also, that that is also in Narita's playlist.
Fuck yeah, Jennifer.
That to me like yesterday, being like, yeah, this is one of the things that inspired her, and I was like, good.
That is.
This is the only thing I know about that fucking game. That's all I want to know about that game.
No, that's literally why I told Ryan, like, hey Ryan, this is what, like, literally, this is what the video was inspired by. That only one good
Jen?
scene. Everything else in that game sucked, but except that scene.
Jen, I literally made an OC based off that dance.
That's fair.
You all.
Natty and
But,
Jen share the same influence.
Anyways, it's Felix's turn.
Felix, I'm making
Hi.
you go.
Okay.
Here we go.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I've had Jonah the longest out of any of the other like characters besides maybe Ryan. I don't know how long she's had Rhea or whatever. And I know Jen just said she had like inspired some of Narita from an old OC. Jonah has literally not changed since the day I fucking made him.
It's been
I've
years,
had Jonah
right?
since
In years, right?
I've had Jonah since 2016.
Jesus, yeah, that's the oldest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jonah, I had just read Good Omen,
Mhm.
and I've always loved angel and demon stuff. So I was in a short story writing class, so I wrote a short story about it was like the angel and demon on this girl's shoulder. The angel was obviously Jonah. Jonah and the demon were getting friendly. Jonah is known to deal with demons. And heaven sent another angel to come take care of Jonah. Jonah has not changed since the day I fucking made him. And I didn't do much with the short story after that. I didn't touch it, and then I met Cami, and we made this with a couple other people who knew at the time. We made this group of OCs. It was like this they're in a guild. It was like this sort of fantasy kind of steampunk era. But I don't know how steampunk it was. I think we just put steampunk in there so we could justify having like toasters and baths and shit.
Very so.
Absolutely nothing else was inspired by steampunk. Anyway, listen. I made some OCs for that then I wasn't feeling them, so I took them out, added them back later. But I was like, hey, well, if Devi exists, there's demons, there should be angels in this world too. So I dug up Jonah and I made him an angel of the goddess of the moon. And my main inspirations for Jonah has always been Aziraphale, but also Rarity from My Little Pony. His voice is based off of her. A lot of his mannerisms are based off of her. If you combine those two, you're gonna get Jonah.
Yes.
And the moon. And Sailor Moon in there in aesthetic-wise. That's my main inspirations for Jonah. He genuinely hasn't changed. I've just had him for a while.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck
He
yeah.
makes me laugh.
Jonah loves
Isa.
demons.
It's me. Okay, so I actually just remembered this 2 days ago, so this is pretty
Jonah
funny
likes
because I
it.
actually forgot it.
Mhm.
Well, Clover, actually, her name was like the last thing I figured out. I had her entire character design, I had her completely, I just couldn't decide on a name. But originally
You
what had
remember
happened
that.
was my very close friend Nina was discussing potentially doing a campaign with multiple dimensions and stuff like that in different worlds. That's where Clover originally originated. I really, really wanted to play a Grave Cleric. I was obsessed with that. I was like, I want to play it desperately. And I became very, very interested in the concept of a Grave Cleric who very much respects and honors life. And it became more of like, it started with like dried flowers, and I didn't have the exact image of her in my head, but I very wanted someone who would honor life as much as she honored death. I also used Clover as well for a lot of inspirations. I also used her for a lot of like my own healing I needed to do. Hold her face. I love her dearly. She has changed dramatically from what I originally imagined her to be. In my head, I originally imagined her as much colder. She was going to be very monotone. Then the first session happened, and then I started awkwardly mumbling, and I was like, well, guess I gotta go down this route.
Yes, this is a character trait.
I guess this is a character trait now. It's too late to turn back. So I very much love the way that she's developed and changed. And her story as well has also developed and changed. It's very different from what it was originally. I flipped the script
Very
on Ryan
so.
a few times. So completely different, but I like it so
All
much
for the
more now.
best. All for the best.
All
I
for the
think.
best, I would say. And yeah, she had humble beginnings, but I'm so proud of her now.
From humble origins.
All right, Ryan. Every NPC go.
Oh my god.
I don't
want to
Call me
do
go.
that.
Hers is a lot shorter, I
Call
can
me
assure
do.
you.
Call me go. I'm begging you. Don't let me
Do
do
players
this.
first.
Huh?
What's
Me?
it like playing Devi?
Yeah.
How'd you come up with Devi? Tell me.
Your inspiration.
Well,
What's your inspiration?
well, my inspiration for this shitty little thing is one day I
Shitty little
thought, hey, I got this idea for an OC that's like this big demon, but like he got his powers sapped away, so now he's a small little shitty demon. And I was like, cool, and then I did it.
And then you have it,
It
folks.
just came to me. And I didn't really have much of an inspiration. Like, sometimes shit just pops into my head and I make OCs.
I
That's
understand.
fair.
Yeah,
I think
and
that's beautiful. He came from nothing. Humble origins.
Tommy's
yeah,
got
and then the
grace.
name, and then the name Devi. I think Felix asked me like, oh, because is it like short for devil or something? And I was like, nah, I just thought it sounded cool.
Devi.
That's it.
I
And
mean,
then you
like,
just think about how his mother named him Devi when he's a devil.
Her name
I
is
mean,
Debbie.
like stuff that just comes to your head is fine. I mean, that's how Riku was made. The only reason his name is Riku is because Felix made the
Kingdom
joke
Hearts.
of.
Yeah.
Yeah, Felix made the joke of you should just name him Riku, and I was like, okay, fuck it, why not?
That-
He has
You-
a best friend named Sora.
hadn't you been agonizing about a name for like a while at that point too?
Yeah, we were looking for a name for Riku for like the longest time, and nothing was clicking with me. And finally, Felix, who had been on a Kingdom Hearts bend for like a few days, had been like, just name him Riku, and I was like, yeah, okay, fine.
I guess I
And
will.
then Daddy did it, and I was like, ooh, I win.
Yeah, I win. Felix wins this time.
Felix wins.
Felix wins.
Name out.
Ryan,
Hi.
one OC only, Ruya, inspiration. Tell me.
Okay. So, I came up with Ruya about 2 to 3 years ago. It was because, and I believe the original inspiration as to why I did this was because my friend Nee, who Robin knows very well, she runs my campaign that I have with Haggard, which is the first campaign I ever played in. I still play in it. We're starting again, I think, a couple weeks from now. But we were thinking about doing like a city guard one shot where you all played as like a guard or as somebody who worked for the authority and you guys were solving a mystery. And I was like, that sounds like fun. Let me think of a character. I don't want to be a guard. I want to be a detective. I want to do that. Can I be a detective, please? I didn't ask permission. I just decided to make a detective character. She was always designed as a D&D OC. She's always been a wizard. She's always had 3 eyes. Always had the bandages. Always had the design. Always had
Always
the braid.
been an Asmore.
Always been an Aasimar. Always. The very first art I did of her, she was an Aasimar. Always had the wings on her head. The only thing that really came, because back then she didn't really have too much of a backstory. She did have one, but it was very basic. And she was very much inspired to be like a noir detective in that, and she still kind of is. But back then it was like she looks out the window and monologues for 10 minutes. Now she just talks into a staff. But she was a bit snarkier. She had a bit more of an attitude. I always like to think of that as that was Ruya when she was younger. That was Ruya when she was like 17. She had a bit of an attitude. She was a bit of a shit kicker. But I remember that I came up with her backstory, and of course I can't go too much into it. Relatively recently, about the time when we started Moonsea, is when I sort of had an idea from a piece of media that I cannot say anything about. But I will say that it fits very well, and let me see. Am I missing anything else? I don't think so. We didn't end up doing that one shot, but Ria's mine forever.
Forever
Maria
yours.
exists, let's see now.
She's mine, and I love her, and she means the world to me. Kavri's Meta Knight.
Yeah. There you go. You had to sneak that one in, huh?
Yep.
I mean, it was an easy. I thought.
It's very easy.
Okay. Well, I think that that is my question.
You good?
You good?
I'm sorry.
What happened?
I told Felix something. Continue.
Okay.
Can you
well,
tell me?
You know
That-
this already.
That winds up my question. You got any questions, Jen?
I don't.
If you don't,
Next person.
if you think of one later, that's fine. Let us know.
Yeah. All right.
Love you, Jennifer.
Love you.
How about you, Giggles?
Hi. Let's see. Oh my god.
I'm sorry, I'm still typing.
This rocks. Okay. I did have a question for Ryan. Tell me, you get
You.
2 answers. Okay? What
Okay.
has been, out of what we've seen so far, what has been the stuff you've been most anticipating?
Oh my god. I only have 2 answers?
Yeah.
Ah! Okay. Fuck. Okay. So
I gave you 2 to be nice.
I know, thank God, because I can't choose just one. I have so many where I was like, I've been waiting for this for years. The scene. I have 2. Oh God, do I have 2? There's some I'm still waiting for. I'll think of the one that first came to my head. The scene where y'all fight Wayne has been in my head since like the very beginning.
You mean the
Makes
scripted
me
fight?
very, very. It's not a scripted fight. I'll kill you. But the scene, because Wayne was a character that I had come up with right when Moonsea started.
Yeah,
So
whoever's sad.
yeah. For the stream, there was a time where Wayne's character was going to be played by Clover's dad, but then I changed my mind.
You're my dad.
You are my dad. You're my dad.
Boogie,
Boogie,
boogie.
boogie, boogie.
Boogie.
But excuse me. That scene, just the build-up of the music that I managed to time up in that scene, I loved it. I loved the music that I picked for it. That battle theme of the song.
So good.
That was probably the cleanest fight that we've had in terms of like presentation. Like I feel like that fight was really, really good compared to some other fights that we've had in Moonsea.
That's
Which
I was
fight?
very
Which
proud of
fight
that one.
again?
From you,
Which
the
fight?
Wayne fight.
Wayne.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can actually post that in the chat so you can have it. But
Yeah, because I want it on my phone.
that song fucking rocks. That song slaps. It's from Starbound. But another scene that I really wanted to have, well, stab scene, obviously. I have been seeing that happening forever. I wanted that. I eat it. I eat it. But
I handed it over to you.
you did, and I was like, thank you so much. I've been wanting. This is my favorite meal. Thank you for taking me to Wendy's.
Think, Ryan. Think.
I'm thinking as hard as I can. There's so
That was-
many like
that was-
character
that was
reveals
cute,
that
though.
I've done. I know, but there's so many like character reveals that I've done that have made me so happy. And like, listen, you all make me happy. I enjoy revealing things that you guys yell about. It makes me happy.
I'm glad.
We do that a lot.
I enjoy when I get to make my friends feel like, what the fuck? Oh, Lemon. Okay, Lemon's
Hi.
mom, Lemon's house. That's my second one. That was the best. Okay.
Revealing the scene where you made me cry.
Yeah, revealing the scene about Lemon's origins was something that I had been holding on to before Moonsea started.
I did have a question for everyone else.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Okay.
All right. Everyone, tell me your top 3 NPCs.
Fuck off.
Top
We'll start with
3
Tara.
NPCs.
I gave you top 3 because I knew 2 of you were definitely gonna pick Kavre, so
Let's see, my top 3 NPCs.
Robin says Felix stole my question.
Okay, first pick is Conchita.
Yeah.
Second pick is
You?
Second pick is Juffet, because that bastard was just so fun to fucking neg all the time. And third pick, it's a good question. Cause I'm trying to think like, obviously I'm not trying to pick. Oh, obviously the characters I helped make. No.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I love mustard.
I love.
Guys, my favorite NPCs are dead.
Of course.
That makes sense. That'd be fair though. Third NPC, Showgirl 3, Showgirl 2. Actually, no, Showgirl 2's number 1 actually.
Number one of your
Of
book.
course.
Duh.
Of course.
She's my fucking horse. You know how much I wanted to scream, but I was fucking Casper. You know how much I wanted to fucking scream, but I was Casper.
Hey,
When you
Para,
said, hey, calm
Para-
down, you.
Para,
I
how
could
much did it hurt to treat Showgirl that way?
I hated it. I every time because especially when you guys kept referring to her as you, trying to get her like she's a woman first of all.
That's why I caught Doreen off guard. Like,
That's why we were doing it, baby.
I created
Somewhere in like a sack, Hermes is writing like they're
Listen,
disrespecting her. Like,
just like Hermes, I, Para the player, will not hesitate to kick a child if I am disrespected or am I slighted. Looking at you, Casper. I've made you again. I can destroy you at the same time.
I can't wait till we roll up and save Hermes and Casper's with us.
Casper's like, hey, sorry.
Or Casper
Okay.
betrays
So
you or some
funny.
shit. We'll find out.
It was
You'll
so
find out.
funny
Sad.
because Para went you and all of us just went you.
I created,
I knew
guys.
that it was over.
gr-
That's when I knew that it was
the-
fucking over. I was like, uh-oh.
The grin
Uh-oh.
on my face when I heard the and then Cami, huh?
I know every time I hear you guys gasp, I smile so wide. I'm
And
like,
then
yes!
there's Cami, huh?
I love
it.
me
Like,
too,
wait,
probably.
Listen, I don't try
so-
to fucking think of conspiracy theories. I'm
fair.
just here to play.
That's
Kami's here to
That's
have,
fair.
have a good time.
Okay, guys.
And I love that about Kami. I
Let's
love
let Natty
Kami.
answer the question.
yeah, Natty turn.
My top 3 NPCs. I really like Eldridge.
okay.
I really like Mustard. And I really like Wayne Everest.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Those are my top 3.
Wayne without love.
Jennifer.
See. I did like Marvine.
Rain.
I love Riddlesby.
Yeah, of course.
What a man.
Erection.
God, can I put both Mara and Mimi as together? 'Cause I really like them.
Do
keep them
not
together.
separate them.
I would
separate them.
This is a package. You have to buy both. This is a package.
But seriously, it is. You have to buy both. They are a package deal.
Yeah. But yeah, that's my entry picks for this NPC shown right now.
I love it. I love you.
Felix.
I love you.
Oh, my top. Well, Fantina and Herb, package deal, can't
Oh,
separate.
yeah.
Package deal.
Favorite,
Can't separate
Yeah.
them.
favorites.
Just like a
I
Marvin
miss them
movie.
every day of my life. I love Clint. Fascinated by Clint.
Good choice.
Let's see. And my third, I'm gonna say every time I get to hear Mustard, I'm so happy. I love him so
Yeah.
much. That horrible little boy makes
Bye.
me so happy.
Speaking of Mustard, real quick, again, Casper never turned off the far speech, the fucking setting stone off.
Oh, that
It's been
boy
on
is
the
upset.
entire time.
Oh my god.
Going
Also,
through it a little bit.
yeah, also real quick, for my top 3 NPCs, obviously I did not pick Hazel because at this point I kind of just consider her like, I guess a player character because she's like technically a part of Lemon's character sheet in a way.
Yeah.
So,
Mhm.
yeah.
But she's there.
Yeah.
I made it a rule for me, like, I'm not gonna say any characters I made.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Same.
I didn't want to say a
That's
character.
what I was gonna do too, because if I didn't follow that rule, Ryan would know I would talk about one NPC.
Yeah, yeah.
If
But
I didn't
Moonsea.
follow that rule, I can't even talk about this one character.
If I didn't follow that rule, I still wouldn't pick Mustard. Fuck him.
You love Mustard so fucking much. I also probably would have.
Much.
I would have picked Tears just to spite Ryan.
I hate you! Fuck you! I'm gonna kill. I can't.
He's unkillable.
He's unkillable,
He
and
fucks
you...
and he's unkillable.
No, don't say that! No! Isa, move on with your 3 favorite characters! Quick!
Sorry, is it my turn?
Yeah.
Sorry. I was just hearing yelling, so I was just like, I'll wait till it's over. Okay. Definitely not Rio Wolfenstein. Disgusting.
Yes, fuck that bitch.
Disgusted.
This is the thing about Ruya in the moonlight, in the mist.
Just think about that basketball AU picture she commissioned. Not like a Prior Prejudice AU little there.
Yes. Shut up. Okay, yes. Okay, perhaps Maria Wolfenstein is one of my favorite NPCs. She's been one of my favorite NPCs since the beginning when she got introduced. Because I was like, she's a little bit of a freak, and then I just got obsessed with her information and her secrets. My second one, I had it ready, and then you guys distracted me. Definitely Mustard is one of my favorites. Every time I hear his voice, I get so happy.
Mustard's
I'm not
3
gonna
for
say
3, huh?
I made him. I just fucking love him.
Mustard
And
stands.
Mustard.
I'm very much. Oh, and Kavre. Kavre is my third. I adore Kavre. I like hearing him talk.
Thank you.
That's it.
That is very kind of you.
Do y'all remember when Mustard appeared and I changed the Moonsea Twitter for like an hour?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Oh my
How can I
God.
forget?
I like Mustard. It's Kami's turn now.
Cami.
I forgot.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Cabre.
Cabaret is
Cabaret.
one. I had a second one. I can't remember who that was now.
Do you remember your third?
Yeah.
The shopkeeper?
No, but
I thought you loved her.
I was spiteful. I was like, this is my way to play Tesma.
I
I am. I am gonna be a bitch about this now because my third favorite was gonna be Hav, just because Ryan played her so fucking well and I had so much fun playing against her.
I'm glad that you liked it. I worked
It
very
was-
hard.
It's very fun getting a taste of your own like stupidity.
It was fun to dish it back. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. I can't. I forgot. I can't remember who the second one was.
It is okay. I understand.
I
If you
have
can think of it,
ADD.
I same. If you can think of it, write it down, and we can talk about it later.
No, I'll probably forget it again.
Understandable. Have a good day. I love you.
Mm.
You're
Anyone else got a question? Oh, Kami, did you want to keep talking?
Nope.
Who did we leave off on?
Look at
Do you have
Felix'
any
turn.
questions?
That was
It's Isa's
Felix's
turn now.
question. Yeah, it's
So
Yeah.
it's Isa.
Isa's turn.
Oh, I had something written down. Give me
I love you all.
1 second.
Hey,
I
we
told you all like
Hey,
a couple days ago. Hey, if you guys
hey.
have any questions, write them down.
top 4 were ready to go. Screw you.
Fuck you.
I had
okay?
2 questions, baby.
I came up with mine on the
Okay.
fly.
Same.
I have it here.
I
If
think
your
so
character
fucking
could
busy.
multi-class as anything else, what would they multi-class as?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Ooh, I
Good
like
one.
that.
That's a
If
good
I
one.
could multi-class Hermes, maybe a bard. I'm not gonna lie. I think that would work well.
Oh, this is awkward.
I know,
Yeah!
because you also want to be a bard. Listen, there's nothing wrong with
I
2
love
bards.
Ryan.
Fuck yeah.
That's called a
We have
band.
2 clerics, 2 bards, baby. That's called a band.
2 clerics,
Um,
2 bards. That's our band name.
This is gonna make my answer really awkward.
Are you also a bard?
Are you?
I was gonna
Oh my
pick
God.
bard.
Yeah, we're making a band.
Yeah. We're
Get in the
making a
band.
I
Yeah,
look
they're
at
going to
Ryan,
You guys, this is really awkward.
Shut up.
One of us is gonna have to go
I
home
look at
and
Ryan. Should I say?
Yes,
Say it.
Jennifer. Why don't you talk about it?
So there's a reason Narita talked to Mimi.
Oh my fucking god, are we
I
all gonna be
understand
barred?
how I'm gonna say this right now. I was the first, all right?
You
Fuck
were.
all of you. In like session 2, I went to Ryan like it'd
Hey.
be fun if Jonah was a bard.
In,
We
in my
all be
defense,
the bard,
I'm pretty
then.
sure I was
Okay.
second, so screw Natty and
Fuck
Jen.
it. Let's be a band. Fuck this. It's gonna roll on
We
the
can
wall.
all
There's
be
nothing
fucking
wrong
bards.
with 4 bards.
Christ.
Well, give me a second and I'll think of a different class. But
A
Bard
family
was the
can be
first.
4
Yeah,
bards.
the Bard was like my first choice. But huh.
No, you should say bard. Fucking fuck these guys.
Yeah. Don't
Be
let
true to
the-
yourself.
Don't let Felix
all
be a
be bards.
namby-pamby about it.
I don't want
We'll all
I'm
be
not
bards.
saying y'all can't be bard. I'm just saying I did it first.
You did,
Everyone
We
becomes
know,
bards.
and we love you.
Right.
Okay.
but I think
Get
this
a
team,
bard,
this team is
bard.
just very bardy without actually being a bard.
Oops, all bards.
What if
Isn't
I
funny?
just copy Mori and I just cross class into a paladin?
I think
Oh
that'd
my
be
god.
awesome.
Amazing.
My
You
God.
have
You
the
would
strength
have to
for it?
fucking come up with something for that, my guy.
What's your what is fucking
Lemons.
lemon strength?
Woman.
I didn't say I was gonna be a good paladin.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you are
You
gonna.
need you need
fail step
13.
one.
You need 13 just to cross class. So
I didn't say I was gonna be a good paladin. I didn't say I was gonna be able to pick up the sword.
Thor's hammer. You can't pick it
pretty
up.
sure it's a requirement, but okay, buddy. As long as Brian's okay with it.
What would you need to be a bard?
You
That's
just
charisma, right?
charisma,
Charisma,
just charisma.
You're already fine.
Which you have
Yeah.
a ton of, so.
I have 20.
Yeah. I simply did not make Jonah a bard because I didn't want to deal with a spellcaster who did 2 different.
Types.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, that's too much work for my brain. Jonah still loves music though. It just hasn't gotten brought up much.
Yeah. I don't
Man's a
plan on.
music teacher.
Yeah, I don't plan on like cross class, multi class.
Same.
I didn't plan on it, but if I wanted to play a bard, I would just simply play Ovant.
Now, Cami, I have a suggestion.
Oh my fucking god. Okay.
Okay, so as someone who plays a fighter barbarian,
Mm-hmm.
dual classing Debbie into a fighter barbarian, you could do it. Debbie will never fucking get hit again.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Beefy.
It's true.
You can't
'cause then
touch him.
he can get at least some base ass armor.
Like you have, like I know you have unarmored defense. However, I think if you had to dual class Debbie, that would be my suggestion for you because I just don't know how good Debbie would be as a spellcaster.
Just give Debbie a padded sports bra. It's fine.
Pen sports brawl. There we go.
And I also don't think Debbie has a high enough wisdom to be a monk. So
Mm-hmm.
I believe in him.
Mhm.
I don't.
Someone has to.
I do.
Did we skip Clover?
Clover doesn't.
Cool.
You guys did.
Damn.
Good go.
Clover, I had thought about this for a while of multiclassing her with Rogue.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Now that's interesting.
That
That's
is very
fun.
interesting.
So we'll have four bards, 2 rogues, 2 clerics, and a barbarian.
And a barbarian.
The barbarian.
I'll tell you straight up, Isa, playing a rogue / cleric is the funnest thing I've ever done in my life.
It sounds so fun.
You gotta
and
do
I've been
it.
thinking about it lately. It seems so fun.
Yeah, you
It's-
just need
it's really
dexterity
fun.
for it, so you're pretty good.
Yeah.
I think.
Mhm.
Do that,
How
then hit
about
me
you?
up.
What would Ryan multiclass as? Not Ryan.
Oh,
Maria.
Maria.
What would I multi-class as?
Yeah.
Shut up.
What will Ryan
You
be?
see, the problem is Ryan's already level 0.
I'm at level 0 and I'm not a hero.
Oh
Just
my
like
God.
that. Oh, thanks. My God, I can do. Hi.
It sounds like she's being stabbed.
Oh no.
Oh no, Hermes. No,
No,
that's what he
no.
sounds like.
You know.
Is that your Hermes voice?
No.
It's a fucking herb.
Is that a fucking?
Hello. Okay, Ryan, answer the question.
Yeah.
Oh, was it
Maria
for Maria?
multi-class?
Ruya.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ruya would multi-class as. One moment, I have to think about it.
Blood Hunter Rhea incoming.
Blood Hunter. I mean,
Blood Hunter
Um,
Ruya.
It fit her lore.
it would fit, but I don't think she would be that. I honestly. Actually, it might be.
Hey, if she dual classes into cleric, Hermes' idea.
No.
Yes. Yes.
That religious trauma you have. What
Just
if you could
forget about it.
Forget about your religious trauma. Join my emo band. She would probably be. Honestly, Blood Hunter might be very fun. So, it fits with her lore, honestly. So probably that.
Cool.
I have collected the blood of
Cool.
several relic holders, and I hunt them down every day.
Genuinely, yes. Of like, I have collected the blood of
Probably.
Winnebago Swan Branch, and now I hunt
What
them
the
like a dog.
Hey,
Such a
How
Hey,
edgy
Ryan.
there, Maria?
Every time he poops, I smell it the direction.
Oh
I
my
would never
God.
say that.
Oh
How
my
dare
god.
you.
Okay. Next question.
Go ahead, Natty.
my chat says, wouldn't Ryan technically be a bard since there's a storyteller?
You know,
Ryan's
You got
already
me
told us
there.
that she'd be a
We already
bard.
talked
Yeah,
about
sure.
this, right? Real life Ryan
Point.
bar.
Yeah. Then-
I mean, you're a theater kid, so I mean,
Yeah.
I would say that I'm a recovering theater child.
I
Okay.
wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't say
And you'd be the
recovering or
only one.
intermission at all.
Listen, it's
You
not
know what
my
I
fault
think?
that I know all the words to defying gravity.
You guys know?
It is
You
my
guys
fault.
know what I think?
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I think
Tell
Ryan
me.
smells
Uh,
good.
Oh my
God, they're
right.
All right.
smell
Well,
good.
hey, Kamimi, do you have a question?
I forgot.
We skipped Ryan.
Would you like me to
Ryan,
ask
do
my
you have a question?
Yeah, sure.
What's your
Oh.
question, Ryan?
I wanted to know what everybody's favorite, like, if you had like one favorite moment from the session so far.
Like all sessions,
This
or just this specific one?
I meant the series, but I was looking at the chat
Okay.
and I got distracted.
Okay.
Okay.
So out of Moonsea proper that we have played, what is your favorite moment? You can pick two if you want to,
Oh.
but I'm very curious as to
Hmm.
what your favorite moment is. What's the first thing that you think of when you think of Moonsea? What is like the,
Alright.
oh, I love that.
Let me.
And also, I realize that makes me sound very vain. Hi.
It doesn't.
Waka waka.
It
Sorry.
doesn't.
No, shut the fuck up. Let me answer.
Okay.
Sit the fuck down.
Sorry.
You shut the fuck down. I'm answering the question right. Fucking minute.
Okay, go for it.
Answer
Go
the
for
question.
it.
Okay. Shit. You see, the thing is, I think my favorite moment in Moonsea that we've played so far has been. Fuck! I can't. Fuck! It's just so much pressure.
You said you were gonna answer it.
I was choked on my water.
Do you want to make it easier? Do you want to say like for our own characters, just to narrow
Yeah,
it
sure.
down a bit?
Yeah.
I don't want to be Bane.
When I
I
learned
do.
voting speed.
Fuck
You
it.
do.
Okay. Fuck.
I think
okay.
we gotta be
Fuck
fame
it
here.
then. My favorite moments thus far was fooling everybody for at least a session. With my trickery. Hey,
my beautiful.
the review was great. You shut the fuck up. Everyone loves that.
Everyone loved it.
And my second
10 out
favorite
of
thing was
10.
blowing up the boat. Blowing up Buffett's
That was
Jeff's
phenomenal.
fucking boat.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hands down, like
It's a good moment.
such a fun moment. Listen. Hermes just needs more dynamite or gunpowder. Both.
God no.
All right. That's
If only he had it
thing.
now wherever he is.
She's in the bag of holding.
He is probably still in transit, most likely.
Oh yeah, for sure.
My favorite lemon moments. When I put the old lady to sleep and thus sealed in cement what kind of person Lemon was. Started off the second session of this campaign showing what lengths Lemon will go to have some peace and quiet in her life.
You could say she was showing her true colors.
Hey.
What?
Hey.
The second, my second favorite. Well, I guess this is technically my biggest favorite moment, but the sleep moment was just really good. The interaction between Juffet and Lemon in the temple when they were walking through.
Oh.
Very, very emotional. Along with a few other moments I can think of at the top of my head, I think going through there was one of my better acting moments. Not my best, but it fucked me up in a good way.
I loved your
And-
acting in that.
I very much enjoyed going through it. Honestly, that one's tied with the Lemon House. So
Yeah. I love those moments.
yeah, my better acting moments.
Netty's always a good actor in my book.
Natty's a very good actor.
Yeah, he's the
Great.
best actor.
That is a very good actor.
It helps that I can cry on command.
It really does.
My talent. They told me I never needed this talent.
I will say, Lemon crying over Melon's diary, that was not acting.
That was real.
Aw.
That was real.
I did it.
Oh,
A real Natty cry.
You made it.
I've only, yeah.
You've done it right. You made a grown woman cry.
Yeah.
Didn't.
I
I
have,
make myself cry
I have
every day.
cried for real. Like maybe I could probably cry, like do it on like one hand. Maybe I'll have to make a list. But go on. Who's next, Felix?
Jennifer.
Oh, Jen. I'm sorry.
Me?
I wasn't looking at the list. Sorry.
Stop skipping people.
Cruel.
I wasn't looking at the list.
Leave Natty out of this.
Let's see. Okay, one of my favorite Mira motive. Falling over my words there. My favorite moments for Narita is first where she caught Wayne first off guard.
Love that scene.
Flesh.
Even made a video of it. Because it's
Yeah.
my favorite scene,
Listening.
and also she just jumped off the
That rock.
the balcony too.
That's
I'll
what's
take the
awesome.
re because there was another one where she and Jonah jumped off a cliff.
I
That
love
was-
that moment.
I love that moment.
I love
That
Narita
moment
and
makes me
Jonah.
so happy.
They always falling out somewhere.
Rita
And
and
then,
Jonah are such a fun pair. Like they don't get together a lot, but whenever they're together, I have a very good time watching them interact.
And then my fault moment is from this new the new session because it was the moment that really got to me hard.
So
I have been waiting for that moment
was
forever. That's
so
another moment where I was
good.
waiting forever.
It
It
is it is now one of my favorite scenes.
God, it was perfect, Jennifer. Good job.
It's Felix's turn.
Felix turn.
Okay, let's see. I think my favorite Jonah scene was
Mhm.
the date with Odette,
Yes.
like bar
Oh,
none.
That was a good ass scene.
I
Same rock.
loved being able to show Jonah, I think, a bit more like raw. Cause like he'll be vulnerable around Devi and the others to an extent, but he was never that vulnerable. Like he's not gonna actively like cuss out his god in front of the others, you know. That was just it was just very fun to do Jonah like that. And I also most of my favorite Jonah moments are when he's just talking to other people. I think my favorite that I really liked was Jonah talking to Narita after Devi had revealed her secret.
Oh, that was so good.
I
Aw.
think cause like Jonah and Narita are a very chaotic duo, but Jonah also very much cares about her, and I just liked it when he assured her that she can take her time with this. But an honorable mention is his talk with Hermes that night they kept watch.
Hi.
I like it when Jonah can just talk alone with the other characters, like with Clover the night with the stars on the ceiling. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Also, when he kissed Debbie last session, pretty great.
Yeah,
that's
good
a-
scene.
that's a
That was
little
amazing. Mwah.
That's a little bit.
Stop.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so I was gonna bring up, like I said, the Jonah and the stars in the ceiling is still one of my favorite moments. I just think it's really sweet, and it kind of just shows their relationship with one another. I had two others. One of them was when Lemon started calling Clover her little sister. That I hold close and dear to my heart. And then the last one is when Clover got up early on the boat and saw reascending the bird, and how she just went, the bird was cool, and then she just because I
So
feel like
much. The bird was really cool, by the way. Turned away.
I love that scene more than I love most things. I think
Bird
about
was
it
cool.
every so often. The bird is cool. Okay, bye. And she just leaves. She just
It was
fucking
so
leaves.
cute.
And I feel like it perfectly encompasses her fucking reaction to most things. Oh, and her ability to banter with Eldridge in those few sessions. It was very. Oh my
Oh,
god,
that's so
no!
fun.
Scrap all that. The fucking conversation in front of the burning temple with Eldridge. That was phenomenal. I love that. It's my favorite scenes. Okay.
I love it, scene.
It's a very
It's a
good
good
scene.
scene.
It's a really good scene.
Again, mine are also talking focused.
That's fine.
How about you?
So we do the talking part the best, I think.
We,
I think that's my
don't-
favorite
I
part of
really-
D&D.
Half the time, I just throw in spells in my head. I'm like, I wish I could just talk this out right
Oh, same.
now. Okay. Kami Orion.
I thought we were doing player
Here.
characters first.
Yeah, we're doing player characters.
Oh, yeah, so
Kami.
Kami.
Let me think. Can I say like 2, 3.5 or something?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
That's
Yeah,
how we
yeah,
just do
yeah.
it.
I
that's what I
like
I just listened
the-
to 5.
I love first of all, really lovely all of these like wonderful moments that you guys had. I like the one time I rolled really high for Debbie to bite a sword in half
That
and
was
scare
amazing.
the shit out of like these bandits.
I love that.
Forget
scene.
that. That scared the shit out of them. They were like, we can't
I'll
fucking
never
do this.
forget the
I
sword
just-
fight
I'll never
battle.
forget biting the sword in half.
Epic moment. I just love being a freak.
Epic moments of Devi.
And then I also like just okay, this is more based on your reactions because it was so fucking funny when Devi confronted Nerida with the poster.
That was a good moment.
You were just like, really?
I think I
That would
goaded
have
you
been harder
too.
than mine.
I think I begged you. I was like, Kami, do it. Because you were like, ah ha ha. I'm like, no, please make him do it.
I don't think I told anyone that I
No,
was gonna do it.
So that was when he said she was a pirate in front of everyone. This is when
Yeah.
Debbie went
Oh.
into Narita's room with the poster. Like, what the
Yeah.
Oh
Why
my
is your
God,
number
no,
higher
you're
than
right.
mine?
You're right.
Why is your
Yeah.
number
You're
higher
right.
than mine?
This is
But I-
phenomenal.
Frida just looking like this, like tails.
Killed so many more people than you. Why is your number higher?
Yeah. And then I just really like the moments Debbie has with women. I like
Oh
them.
my god.
Yeah, they're
I
very
like
cute.
their bonding moments because it's really cute and it's also really stupid.
One of my
They are simply head empty together, and I love it
What
so
are they-
much.
They're
Like,
chaotic
the
duo.
first time they were like, yeah, let's push this card into the ocean. Let's just do it. Let's go.
It
like
was
that's
Smelly.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh.
no.
One of my favorite moments is when you guys were drinking at the Sundown Sips and Lemon got very far in the challenge and
Yes.
Debbie patted her on the
That
back
was
and was like, I'm proud of you, kid.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. When
And she had a little
fucking-
cowboy hat on and she's like, really?
when I fucking clear the 6 shots, I did it.
You did it.
Yes.
It was
That
We
amazing.
were all so proud of you.
So proud
I was
of
very
you.
satisfied with that.
No one will ever believe you.
I think Hermes was there.
Hermes was there.
Hermes was there, but
Yeah,
he ain't
well-
there now, is he?
He ain't there now.
He can't tell you.
Now you gotta get him back. He's the only one who knows.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I also really like the part where the other demons came.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was.
That was
That-
so
I'm
fun.
I will
so
never forget that
sad.
moment.
I'm so sad I missed that.
I'm so
Maddie,
sorry.
I wanted you to be there so
I
bad.
wanted you there so bad,
Yeah, there was
but
nothing I could do.
cars
though.
were important.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And I got it. I got the car.
You got the
Don't
car.
worry, they'll come back.
Yes, you did. You have a vehicle.
Fuck yeah.
It'll be tiny.
Wait,
Maybe
what?
I said, don't worry, they'll come back.
And they'll be tiny, probably.
Or maybe, who knows?
Oh,
Oh.
boy.
I wonder where the
I
hunters are
want
going.
them.
I wonder where they're
Shut
going.
up. Oh, fuck, you're so nice
Who
to go.
knows?
Cock my gun.
Ah.
Okay.
But, yes. Do I have another question? Do I? Let me see. I do have one.
Okay. Which is?
If there is any situation in which you guys wish that you could have done something differently in terms of, like, a reaction or saying something, what would it have been?
I have one.
You do not have to
Okay.
answer if it's like, I was such a fucking idiot. Like, just
I have one.
Hey,
what?
that personation was very pointed at me and specific.
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
Well, you see, I don't really regret a lot with Lemon.
Fair.
Like she's very much a. I make my decision. I stick by my decision.
This is Lemon.
Literally, any other character I play, I'd probably be able to give you a fucking list. With Lemon, nope, it's good.
So there's two
Okay.
that would do differently. One is the first session where Naria fucking went to that prison guard is always haunted me ever since.
Always wanted my Lola showgirl.
Haunted criminal.
I love you.
What a criminal
Because
walking
I
into the
forgot
sheriff's office.
instantly I was a wanted criminal. Whoops. And then the second one is I really wish I could have handled that moment with Hermes saying about Naria being his wife for the I took her identity. I wish I handled that thing better than just leaving my body because I couldn't handle it.
Your soul leaving your body.
Yeah, pretty much. Everything went.
Transported.
I did. I wish I could have handled it better.
Oh, I do have one actually. It's like when they were at the Temple of Lyra, I think, and they were seeing all their happy memories and then like shit that destroyed them.
Yep.
I was so shook at that scene that I didn't really do much, but I wanted Debbie to act more like aggressively or like actually do something instead of just look away in shame or whatever. When
I thought it
when
was-
Jonah got to see that he got fucking hit by the Huntress.
I fucking bopped.
Yeah.
Got his ass kicked.
Yeah.
Got slap boxed.
Got fucking taken to the cleaners.
Okay.
Shut it down.
Sorry. I love.
I don't really
love-
have. Yeah.
No, you're fine. I was just
Ryan?
saying I love Debbie. Keep going.
Okay.
Someone has to.
I don't really have like a moment that sticks out to me. I just don't really consider myself a great actor. So whenever I'm done, I'm like, I could have done that better. I don't really like acting as much as I think of some other people in the call. I'm much more of a writer. When I finish a scene, I'm like, I would have done better if I had gotten to write that out. So it's a lot of little things for me where I'm like, I could have done that better, I guess.
I think you're a really good actor, to be honest.
Thanks,
I
Peter.
think you play Jonah
too.
wonderfully.
I think you need
when
to give
you
yourself
play
some credit
Jonah.
there, bud.
Who's throwing a fucking minor illusion? Casper.
Casper did that.
Yes, forget that.
Okay.
I have, I think, like one regret, because I always, after every session, like, I could have done that so much better, and then I re-listen to it, I'm like, okay, be nicer to yourself. Calm the fuck down. There's one interaction that I always wish I'd handled a little bit better. And that was not the conversation with Wayne, not for the entirety of the conversation. I just wish I had never discussed Jonah's. I had never discussed Odette or talked bad about her in that way because Clover wouldn't have. I just got panic brain rot. So I feel like if I could redo any scene or any section of a scene, it would be that one. I would just not discuss Odette because I didn't know her. So I wish he talked about her. That's it.
Understandable.
Yeah, that's it.
I have a regret. Do you want to know what my regret is?
Yeah.
Sure.
Mhm.
What?
I wish that I had ended this most recent session before you guys went into combat so I could prepare maybe. But I didn't.
No, you didn't.
Mhm.
That's my
I
big
like that you
regret.
did it. I like that you
About-
did it this way. It was fun. to do
About
battle.
30 minutes in, I was like, you know what I should have done? I should have done a to be continued, and then I could have done some cool stuff that I had set up. Unfortunately, I was
In the moment.
preoccupied.
Yes, in the moment.
I regret. I do have one last question though.
Okay.
Is
And that
wait, is
is-
Sarah still here?
I think
Sarah?
he went BRB.
He would be our BB.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure we weren't skipping him.
No,
Yeah,
no.
we'll come back to him
He
about
would've-
the when you
Pear
could
won't let
change.
himself be skipped.
If I say Parable let himself be skipped.
I just wanted to make sure. That's why I was like, is he even
Of
here?
course.
Yeah.
I do have one last question.
Yeah.
And the
Okay.
question is,
Uh-huh.
and how would you react to meeting your Moonsea character in real life?
Oh God, no! Fuck no! 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 No!
Nervous.
Absolutely not!
I'm going drinking with Jonah. I don't care. We're going drinking together.
I'm calling it fucking exercise. I don't want this red little shit in my life any more than he
Get him out of my
already is.
house. He's in my house. He's
I'd be
eating
too
my
nervous to
sofa.
talk
I
to
don't want-
Narita.
I don't want to eat. I don't want him to eat all my fucking food. What the fuck? No, absolutely not. Get out of here.
He'd probably try to eat Tim.
He's not coming near my fucking cat. Also, I don't live with my
Body on the line
cat.
first.
Yeah.
Tommy's
But,
like,
like-
eat me first, and he's like, okay.
It's
Oh my
like, it's like, okay, now watch me rage, bitch. Like, get out of here.
Now Cami wins the fight.
Tommy wins.
Oh my god, Cami was Huntress all along. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It was all for Tim.
Like, I'd go drinking with Jonah, but I also think I projected a lot onto Jonah, so I think we'd have a lot to talk about.
Understandable.
I would love to just like. I feel like Lemon and I would have like a lot to talk about, but none of it would have a fucking topic.
Amazing.
You know what I
Oh my
mean?
god, that's so
We just
fun,
talk
yes.
about fucking nothing for hours, but also I'd love to like. This is a little vain. I'd love to show off my stuff and see what she would think about it.
Oh.
Oh, cute.
So
Love it.
yeah.
I think for me, I'd be first nervous to talk to Narita, and then I'd give her a hug and I'd apologize for putting her through that.
I'm sorry.
like that? Yeah, maybe.
I'm sorry for hurting you so much.
I'm so sorry for
Oh.
hurting you so much.
Wait, would they know that, like, would characters know that, like, the shit we put them through?
Oh, Cami, you're fucking
Oh.
dead.
I would be fucking
You're
dead.
dead.
Cami, you better hide.
You charm me into this.
You have to like burn the chibified meme because he'll skin you. You're just like,
He'll
oh, shit.
fucking find you. My debut
I
so
think-
fine.
I think Jonah would very calmly ask me to stop letting him get stabbed. It's happened about 4 times at
Could
this
you
point.
not?
Felix, could you ask Jonah to hold Debbie back so he doesn't kill me, please and thank you?
Yes, I think Jonah would forgive me. Because if he was mad at me, I think I'd genuinely break down, and I think Jonah would forgive me at that point, and then I'd be like, please don't let Debbie kill Cami, she's my best friend. He'd be like,
The best
Please.
friend.
For Clover, I would very much first apologize. I'm so sorry. But I feel like that we would have a very I feel like we would have just a wonderful, wonderful conversation. And she's like my first child. So I'd be like, my first child, my daughter. And that's it.
Oh.
Baby.
She's my first OC.
I would not talk to Ruya.
Here's the thing. She's right. Ryan would
I'm
get too
right.
intimidated. She'd
That's
just see
true.
a pretty girl and she'd be like, I can't talk to her.
I
Ryu
cannot
would
talk
notice.
to like one person on a like if I talk to a dog, it's a fucking good day for me. I can't. I see a pretty lady. I'm like, I can't fucking interact with you. I'll die if I do that. I can't do that.
I'd like to think Ruya would have some choice words to say to you, though.
Yeah, she would want. Like, here's the
She
thing.
would-
I wouldn't talk to her
yeah.
of my own free will. I would probably hide from her because I've done that with people in real life. Of like, I'll just simply try to not be seen,
She's
Rescind
up
my
there trying to
presence.
find you.
and she would find
Aw,
me,
you
and
are
she would have some
Colette.
choice words for me. I am her. There's a reason why she's there. She's me.
Oh my god.
And
I
listen,
feel-
she would have some choice words to
Uh-huh.
say, and I would cry, and she would not care.
No, she would not.
So cool.
Don't worry, everyone who cries will get comforted by Jonah.
That's very nice.
Oh, I want to meet
Yeah, so
him.
nice. So nice.
I don't want to meet
Uh,
Jonah.
I simply think if I saw Ruya, I would also hide, so thumbs up.
Wow, well, I mean, that's just because gay, homosexual, gay.
Yeah.
For Ruya Wolfenstein. Okay.
Not to be vain, but I think Jonah is the Moonsea character I'd want to meet the most, just because I'd like for him to be my dad.
Same. I would love for Jonah to be
Same.
my dad.
I was
Jonah, be our dad, please.
Fuck it, but you are my dad. I feel like Jonah and Devi are like the two opposite ends of the spectrum of I want you to be my dad and I want you in jail.
And unfortunately, you can't have one without the other.
You can't have one without the other. It's like there's a scale. The scale sort of meets itself at the ends. It like bends, so they're right next to each other. You can't escape.
Shouldered that.
It's yeah. It's also I forgot what I was going to say about.
That's the end of my questions, though.
I don't have any other questions as well.
Did,
What about Robin's questions?
Yeah, Robin had some
Yeah.
questions, right?
Some questions. Give me one moment. I accidentally opened up OneNote on accident. I don't want to see you again. OneNote, get away from me. Robin's first question was Cami. Was for Cami.
Huh? What? Me?
Hi. Yeah, Robin
Hi.
has a question for you.
Oh, okay.
Robin asks, "What is your favorite part about playing Devi?"
Shit, what is it? I just like being a freak sometimes.
That poor seagull. That poor cackle. He never saw it coming.
Listen, they had it
All the
coming.
crabs.
No, I just really, I like playing like the feral part of him because he's just a fucking feral demon, actual demon from hell, who has to suffer the consequences of his actions, and I think that's very funny. I also just really like being very strong. So
I like being beefy.
I like being beefy and hitting stuff, but that's very entertaining for me.
I love being unkillable, asterisk.
Yeah, exactly. Devi can't die.
Really?
He's unkillable.
He's totally
Sure
unkillable.
about
That's
that?
the
Yeah,
killer.
I am 100% sure about that.
My confidence has never been shaken.
My yeah. But
The
yeah.
other question was for Para. He's not here. Robin has other questions though that she can ask in chat whenever she wants.
Hmm.
But for Para, it was how long did it take for Hermes to adopt Mustard?
I think it was like
Which-
sibling adopt.
Yeah, if I had to say in Para's stead, and he could probably correct for me, I think Mustard grew on him.
Yeah.
It did not happen immediately. It took some time, but now it's like, well, fuck.
He cares.
Loves
He
him.
cares.
Yeah, Mustard's very sad right now.
No, I bet.
I bet his boss is missing.
Hmm.
Boss!
I bet my Buster's going into fucking overdrive to get here.
Mustard's literally
Oh.
already on a goose, like running, like, I gotta go find him!
He gotta
Putting
go.
his Crocs in sport mode.
I gotta meet them halfway.
Boss! Boss! Boss!
Boss,
Where-
coming!
Oh,
I'm coming, boss!
I love Ryan's mustard voice. It's so fucking funny.
Oh my
It's
god, I
so
love it.
funny.
You can really feel
Some-
the impact when she starts it with
Good. Yes.
like
mm,
Boss! Sometimes
You
I'll
hear
try to
me, like-
practice it in my room and I can never get it right. I can never get it right.
The way that I have to breathe in so much, like,
Boss!
boss! If I don't prep my throat well enough, then I hurt my throat. So I have to be super
can
careful
tell.
when I do the mustard voice, because sometimes I like shred my throat and I'm like, oh shit.
Oh no.
I just love it. There's always a pause because Para will pull it out. I can feel you getting ready mentally. 'Cause there's like a
I have to
pause.
get into character. When I get into character as mustard, I lean into the microphone with my hands up like an anime character, and I'm like, boss! Hello!
Oh my god, that's
God.
kind of what I have to do when I do Lemon's voice. I have
Oh
to
my god.
I have to do like all sorts of like motions with my hands, like little anime motions.
They are
God.
friends. They could be friends.
they could be friends.
Why do I have a feeling Lemon would not be able to handle mustard after a
She can't.
bit?
She will not be able to.
Like, they would be
we-
friends
I mean-
for like a second, and then he would
we-
speak.
we saw
I mean-
what happened with fucking Penny.
Lucky Penny.
She would not
I'll
be
look-
able to handle it.
My favorite, this goes back to the favorite scenes part. One of my favorite scenes is when Lucky Penny was like, "What do you think of me, Hermes?" And Hermes was like, "I think you're a freak."
You're free.
You're free.
I love that. Oh my god, Kami drew that and it's my favorite thing.
That's one of my favorite pictures.
I love that.
Oh my god. I
It was-
remember. Oh, go ahead.
The comedy of it that made it extra funny for me was that we had been calling Hermes a freak so many times before this. And now
we
It
get
was
to-
finally got
now
the
we have
irony
to
of it all.
Yeah.
He thinks that she's the freak. That's how you know that she's freaky times two.
Yeah.
I think my favorite moment out of all that too was I can't remember what she had done to Lemon, but it just pissed Lemon off to the point where it very much seemed like Lemon was considering murder for once in her life.
I'm back.
She
I have to
did
get
throw
dinner.
paint all over
Welcome
her
back.
bed.
Okay.
Right.
was my
Wasn't it
favorite
something with
Did I miss any
her?
questions?
Yes.
But wasn't it something with like
We'll
her
go back to it.
Her
colors?
paint, I
Her
think.
paint? Yeah.
Something
I
like
think
that.
it was her paint. I think she used some of her paints or something.
Lemon didn't like that.
Mhm.
No.
We were
What
just
is like
we
that?
were. Ryan made a joke about how Lemon and Mustard could be friends, and me and Daddy were like, no, they wouldn't.
Absolutely not. I
Mhm.
I think Lemon heard Mustard over the Sending Stone once, and she was like, "No thanks."
Listen,
Hasn't she met-
if she can't handle
No
Lucky
thanks,
Penny,
yes.
she can't handle her mustard.
Exactly.
We've met them.
Yeah,
You guys have met
like,
him once.
didn't-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't there for
The-
that.
Did we feel
Yeah.
him?
Oh right.
I was
Um,
late that day.
Oh, so
Hmm.
oh right. Oh yeah, the two questions that Para wasn't able to answer.
Yeah, Para. So Robin had a question for you.
Awesome.
And the question was, how long did it take for Hermes to sibling adopt Mustard?
I need to roll something. I'm rolling a straight D20. What'd I get? 18. It took a couple weeks, but like he couldn't say no.
Couldn't say no.
Can't say no to you.
I think the other questions were like, what were the scenes that you wish you could go back and
Yeah, if
do
you had a
better, I
regret in a scene that you wish you could go back to.
Not really. Well, nothing's coming to mind. If I think, maybe. Maybe some like one-on-one scenes, especially in the early campaign. That's about it. A couple one-on-one
Else-
scenes, maybe like particularly
Yeah.
between like Narita and Hermes, or like Clover and Hermes.
oh right.
I also had a question.
Okay.
And it was you were not there for it, but it was something along the lines of fuck. What was it?
If you and Hermes got to meet in
Yes.
real life and Hermes knew you were his creator, how would that interaction go?
He would be mortified. He'd ask to buy his character rights.
Of course he would. Of course he
I will
would.
give
I
you
am my
this
own
much
person.
gold.
I deserve my own right.
Please
I
sell
will
me.
write my own
Please sell
story
me.
here.
Please sell me.
Please sell me to a higher power. Let me be free.
You just got me kidnapped.
Adoptable.
Can't believe you.
So you probably go kick Flint and Wolfie's ass. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait, I got a question for Para.
Baller.
Tell me about the interaction between Moonsea Hermes and Terraverse Hermes.
Terraverse Hermes would think I think our Hermes is really cool, and Moonsea Hermes would be kind of jealous, but yet kind of like, you know, kind of like I think
that he died.
Well, I mean, I'm not about the death, but like, you know, the actual character Felix. I bet jealous of Terraverse Hermes' lack of responsibility, but also like a bit of like I don't know, a bit of cockiness at the same time, you know. Look at this loser! I run a business, you know.
Who would win a race, Hermes with his monk speed or Hermes with his skate?
I mean, probably skates.
This is
This
like
is the same kid that sped down the fucking road with a fucking shotgun.
I just wanted to know.
Yeah.
It's like when you ask like who is faster, Sonic or the Flash, you gotta know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Onyx faster.
It's typically the Flash, and the Flash has flatulence, and then it's
You
on it.
make no sense to me. Sonic is the best.
So, anyone else have a question?
Not for right now.
Yeah.
Any
Robin
questions
said
for
they had.
Robin?
Robin said they had so many questions, and then I did not get a single one.
Robin,
Oh.
All right,
what's the question?
Robin, lightning
Oh.
hour,
Oh,
go.
hold on. A question for me. Did you intend for Lemon to be the party darling? When I went into Moonsea, I thought everybody was gonna hate Lemon.
What?
You.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Like,
that.
You were wrong.
I was so scared that the way the stuff that Lemon would do, like talk to her sketchbook, but nobody else could see it. The things that she does, like putting an old lady to sleep. I thought everybody would look at Lemon and be like, "Oh my god, she's kind of weird."
The thing is, they did, and they were cool with
They
it.
did.
It
To
actually,
be fair,
Yeah,
this
they
whole
were
group is
fine
weird.
with it.
All our characters are freaks.
I'm gonna need
Sure.
everybody to say what they said one at a time because I cannot hear 4 people at
Okay.
once.
I said,
I mean, all of our characters, I'm speaking, all of our characters
Okay.
are just weird in their own right. And
Mhm.
even if they're not, they're gonna... It's a world full of magic. Like,
Yeah. It's like I knew going into it, like there was gonna be there was nothing wrong with what I was planning, but I did not think that Lemon was going to be Team Darling.
well,
as
you
Robin
do...
put it.
She acts like a baby. I don't know what you wanted from us.
I just wasn't expecting it.
Hermes might be the youngest in age, but... not
She's
personality.
She is baby.
She's baby.
She's baby.
I mean, honestly, I feel it would have been weirder if no one thought Lemon was weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that's what I was expecting. Like I knew for a fact people were gonna think Lemon was weird, but I thought it was gonna like stay at that.
No, they got over
No.
it.
It's like, looks at our gang like,
Jenna's
there's
known
worse.
Debbie for 5 years. You think Lemon's gonna do anything to him? No.
Like,
But also, something to keep in mind is that the rest of these characters, I had limited knowledge about what everyone's
Mm.
Yeah,
characters
true.
were,
Yeah.
aside from Hermes.
Yeah.
even then, he changed a lot.
Herman.
Regardless, like,
Yeah.
legitimately, like, the majority of the party was like, oh, what's this? She shocked the book. Still cute, though. Moving on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, huh?
With the
That's
way- with
weird.
the way-
Okay.
Anyway.
Yes.
Huh,
Okay,
that's
cool.
weird.
We'll figure
Okay.
it out eventually. Oh, okay.
And now it makes sense. Robin, you can put in your next question.
Again, hardest of Nerida's lore drop for her to deal with.
The hardest of. I'm trying to understand what Robin's
which
trying to
one
tell
to-
me.
Yeah, but like which
Okay.
lore drop from Narita's backstories was the hardest for her to deal with? Like
Mm.
emotionally
It
wise,
was
I'd
the-
imagine.
Oh, it was the whole prince. Like the pirate stuff is fine because it's not as like overly like emotional than the prince one and the whole Kashir, which you saw right now.
Mm.
Which is funny story about the whole pirate thing. That wasn't planned until 2 sessions.
Oh my god.
So Narita
Oh
wasn't
my
a
God.
pirate for 2 sessions before.
Really?
Pirates didn't
And we
exist
took
at that
it so
time.
long.
Not a pirate. It's
Yeah,
honestly
there was
so
no
funny to
Banner of the
think of.
Black Moon. There was nothing
Jesus,
for
are
2
you
sessions.
kidding me? That didn't exist.
No.
At the beginning.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
funny.
Same as same as Narita have feel for another person too.
I know that was
I
all
know.
like after session 2. Jen came to me and was like, "Hey,
No,
so,
you came to me. You came
Oh,
to
I
me
did?
because it was like yeah, you came to me like going like, okay, who was the people Narita or something?
the whole, I can't talk about too much,
I know.
but it was like
Yeah.
you were picked up on the sea. So I was like, "Hey, can you tell me about them?" And he's like, "Yeah, I guess they were pirates." And I'm like, "Okay, pirates are in."
I
Let's
think-
fucking do
I
it."
think I went like, you know what, it would be very cool if Narita looked like a pirate. Oh hey. And then it just started building and building more, and then we just built this whole pirate system.
I
And
have
then
an
Narita became a
You know what?
pirate.
I
can
have an
fucking
important
make
question
pirates.
for Ryan. Side
Oh, yeah?
question, real quick. What,
Uh-huh.
like, so does that mean who came up with pirates first, Narita or Hermes?
Good question.
That is a good question.
I genuinely don't know.
I
It
think
could be
it
around
might
the
have
same
been at
time.
the same
It
time.
had to be around the
You
same
guys-
time.
It was
Yeah.
like a collective consciousness sort of thing where you both came to me out around the same time,
Pirates.
being like pirates.
Pirates?
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 You're making a little
You
bit of
ever, you ever heard of pirates? Have you
So,
considered-
yeah. So
What?
yeah, the biggest lore drop was that whole Prince thing.
That's good.
Yeah.
You know what to put to bed? Actually, I think Narita was first because I talked about pirate stuff like when we were on the island.
That's
It
true.
had, to, it had to be Jen. Jen's the winner.
Yeah, I win.
Yeah.
Jen is the origin.
so
Next
funny.
question.
Uh-huh.
I'm waiting for Robin. Unless anybody else had a question.
Oh, there we go.
Question for Isa. Have we seen Clover at her angriest? And if not, what would that take?
You certainly have not seen Clover at her angriest.
Were we close though?
What would it take? No, actually no. What would it take? Something. It has to be very specific. It would most likely be if someone in the party got not majorly injured, but if something just happened to them. That's why she was very, very angry about the Hermes situation because he got taken. But it would take something, but I can't really disclose it. But you have not
Oh.
seen her at her angriest
Secrecy.
at all. Yes. That's it.
Eyes
For the
emoji.
question.
Alrighty.
I have a question for Ryan.
Right.
Ryan?
Oh, yes, I'm here. Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm here. Hello. I'm rising.
I have a question for you.
What's up?
Hey, what the fuck?
Well, it all started with my birth. Neither of my parents decided.
Okay, question for Felix.
Can't take
Hi.
What moment has made Jonah most resigned to? I guess this is my life now.
he hit that point a long time ago.
I bet.
Way before he met these people. He used to be he was in a guild with Debbie when he first came on, like he first got here. Jonah's been like this for a while. I don't know.
Well, what with the Moonsea crew? When did it hit him that he kind of like realized, well, I'm stuck with them.
Yeah, because he was
Larita
very.
said he'd pay him.
There you go.
Sorry, I don't
There you
have a good answer for this. I don't know.
That is a good answer. I like
It's
that
a
answer
good
a lot.
answer.
Like, you had me at
You know what?
money sign.
We didn't get paid.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Dang, we're back in the
Didn't get
house. We
paid.
can ask that again.
On the bright side, 400 less gold because I don't think Casper's getting paid.
Oh my
I
god.
am laughing because if we had gotten paid, Casper would have pocketed that.
Pocketed it.
Oh my god.
I would have
Wait.
said in post, like, you got money before you left because I'm not heartless.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Where's my fucking money?
Anyways,
I have a
Next question?
question for Ryan.
Yes. Hello.
When did
I'm
you
here.
come up with the idea, or did it just like naturally form for Clint and Wayne to be childhood lovies?
Thingamajigs. It's actually quite funny. I had already
Okay.
sort of planned out how that arc was
Uh-huh.
going to go,
Mhm.
without Maureen and Clint in it. And then as we
Okay.
approached nearing the, as we were in the middle of the intermission before that, I was planning out the arc and I was like, you know what? I think it would really help the audience, it would really help the players if he had people in the town who knew him. Like, if he had childhood friends, I feel like that would be really good for, like, an audience surrogate. So maybe, like, they can easily understand and empathize with him more. Those were deadass my thoughts. I just think like that. And I
Oh.
was like... And so I came up with Clint and Maureen as childhood friends. I came up with the Cardinales. I came up with the Cardinale crystals. The whole thing about the romance... originally, I was thinking of maybe an OT3 between them. But as I designed Maureen more, I was like, oh, you're a lesbian. Oh, you're a lesbian.
You have red
you're a
hair.
lesbian.
you are a lesbian. And I thought it would be very interesting if like, I think it would add lore to the town or like to their story. It would help ingrain ingrain the audience in more as well as my players if they were like, if there was this lore of like the town thought that maybe Maureen and Wayne were like a thing, or like, they were gonna get together, but it turns out no, surprise, it was Clint. Clint and Wayne,
Uh-huh.
they were just sort of a natural fit, not gonna lie. Where I was just like, this is perfect. And I love that. I love that childhood friends. I love that shit. So,
It's so good.
I came up with their backstories. I entwined them as we were going through the arc. I entwined them more in ways, and some stuff I made up on the spot. Like the whole thing about when Wayne was trying to leave the house, and his dad was trying to stop him, and he said that like, someone was waiting for him. He was going to go meet Clint. That was something I added in, and I was like, that's probably what he would have done in the moment of like, I'm going to the person who actually wants me. I have an answer for him. Too bad it didn't work out. But that is those were my thoughts creating them.
I have a follow-up question for that one in that case.
Yeah.
When did you decide to make the Huntress what was it, stepsister
Half-sister.
half-sister
The
of-
half sister.
Hmm?
That was decided as I was designing Fauna. I was designing Fauna,
Mm.
and I was sort of getting the concept for her. Because I was like, if Maureen is a lesbian, I'm making her wife, and I'm making her
A
children.
wife.
I am
My
giving
wife.
her a wife. What if she's a fearbold? You know, like, oh, a fearbold Goliath, that would be cool. And so I started to create this character, and I was like, well, who else is and like, Huntress is a Goliath, that'd be cool. And I just sort of like, I thought about it, and then I realized there were parts in their backstories that overlapped. And I was like, that would be fun. I would like that.
Very fun.
And then I had an idea for a scene after you guys had left where hunters appeared, and I was like, well, now I want that. That's where I got the idea for that scene. I was like, oh, that would be fun. I want that. And so I tweaked it so that that would be the case.
I see.
Yeehaw.
I can't tell you why, or I can't tell you more about those two, but they exist.
That's fine. That's fine. I guess so. I got
Robin, did you have any more questions?
Yeah. And
Oh, you're so pretty.
My last question is for Ryan. Favorite thing you have inflicted upon your players?
Well, Robin, I know that you are smiling when you write that. My favorite thing that I have inflicted upon my players, there are so many. My favorite thing, I'm gonna take the comedic answer. Every day of my life, I am
Shut
so
up.
grateful.
You gotta stop
Move
doing
away
that.
from the mic.
Sorry, my bad. I'm very
So
grateful and happy that I managed to have my players, my friends, care about a character named Bames Juffet.
Shut
that
the fuck up. Shut up.
makes me so happy. I think
Don't
about it
touch me.
every day.
Don't
That's how I
touch
know
Hey.
that I'm an okay writer, because I made my characters I made my friends have a genuine opinion, have a seething opinion, either good or bad, about a character that I
Okay,
made
you
called
covered your
Bames
bases.
Juffet.
You made me cry for him, you bitch.
I made you cry for Bames Juffet. It's the
That
proudest moment I've
fucking-
ever
like that.
had.
I like how you covered
He
your
was
ass
my-
to that last second.
He was my work password for months.
oh my god.
Robin's
Every
reply
day,
was, I
every day.
hate you so much.
I love you, Robin!
That's fair.
Because when Robin fucking got to the name Bames Juffet, Robin was like, I hate you.
Every-
Every
yeah,
day.
and at the end we got to cry about him and his fucking friends.
Yo,
Here.
it's been forever.
Poor
Let's fucking blast boat drinks on the groovy. Let's blast boat drinks in the groovy. It's been a good old time.
Oh.
I need to fucking. I still have my Mac computer that had Juffet bot on it. I should put him. I should just make that a
Oh
server
my
computer,
God.
to which I can just put bots on.
Oh my
It'd be nice.
That would be funny. That way we can always have Juffet bot.
Horrible.
God.
For context, Robin, I made a Discord bot called Buffett Bot, and it only plays Jimmy Buffett songs.
I hate it.
Uh,
I love it
God.
this time. Hey,
The
Ryan,
songs are randomized, and they're good. Yes.
I got a hypothetical question for you.
Oh yes.
So
oh yeah,
say,
you did help.
So say if Moonsea was like a video game, an RPG that went from level 1 to level 99, at what level would you say the crew is, and what level would Jeff and Wayne be in terms of boss levels?
In terms of boss levels,
Like, and the party too, like, you know, like at
Interesting.
what level would you think we are from a game that
in
goes
terms
from
of
like
like
1 to
a
99?
game mechanic, if I'm thinking of like Pokemon,
Hmm.
you
Like,
guys
are we like
probably
third
like,
gym or what?
you guys are like second gym, third gym. I say you
Oh,
guys are on
shit.
your way to
What
Viridian.
the fuck does that mean?
I say that you guys are probably on your way to like you finished Cerulean City.
We're Mount
You guys
Moon?
are on your.
I know.
You guys are probably entering Mount Moon at this moment.
Holy shit.
Basically, like
So
third
much.
level dungeon, Kami.
Thank you. Thank you, Natty.
That's all Kami needed.
Look,
welcome.
Cami, she wasn't done with the metaphor yet. You gotta give it her a second.
I'm sorry.
She was still working.
Oh wait, why am I
Huh?
saying sorry?
Ryan.
I
Ryan.
hey, you know what? Sorry.
I love you.
So yeah, we're
I love
like,
you
so
too, I'm very
what you're
sorry.
saying is we're like around level 12 to 14.
I would say
comparatively.
15 is like a good, like a 14, 15 is a
Yikes.
good benchmark for where you
Yikes.
guys are.
Luke.
God.
Juffet was like, I would say that Juffet and Hoopert and all those crew, they were like Brock. They were first gym material. Wayne
shit.
was like, what's the hardest rival in all the games? No, that's not true. That's
No, it's not true.
That's not true, but like, it's like, oh, here's one. In Pokemon, It's when you're traveling and all of a sudden your rival appears, and it's not like one of the newer games where it gives you a chance to refuse them. You have to
it's
battle
like
them.
Barry.
So it's
And,
like when Green was just like, all right, battle time.
Yep, and
Or
like
Barry
you've just
just
beaten the
fucking
gym, you're
appears.
heading back to the Pokemon Center. And then Barry's right there, and he's like, "It's time to battle!" And you're like, "Oh fuck! Oh shit!"
Yikes. Good thing it was a
That's
scripted
literally
loss.
All right, would Mari be part of the Elite Four?
Yes, very much so.
Int-
Mari is a part of the Elite Four. Odette is the champion.
Ah!
Presley is a part of the Elite Four.
The Huntress?
She
No.
no, she would be like, what's a good equivalent for her?
Like
is she like
evil,
the
evil team?
8th gym leader?
Or evil team?
I'm thinking so hard for a good in-game equivalent.
Like, think for if you're evil team, think like Team Plasma, you know, like, is she Jupiter or Mars?
Is she Jupiter or Mars? She's more like she wouldn't be in a team is the thing. Huntress is very much more of a loner type. I'm trying to think if there's a Pokemon character that just isn't affiliated with anything. I don't know. But I know that there's a character that I can't talk about that would be in the Elite Four.
But like we were mostly talking about like in terms of strength, not role. Like where's Huntress's strength?
Oh, Huntress's strength. Huntress kind of rivals Odette in a way. So
Okay.
Yeah, she got
might
nice
be-
ring.
it might be a black and white situation where you switch depending on the game. But
Awesome.
Pokemon Odette version.
she would be
Pokemon
an
Huntress
Elite
version.
Four, if not also a champion. Odette and Huntress would be rivals, I guess.
You guys think we need to run?
Yeah.
Fine, we'll talk to her.
Huh?
Listen, if
If we
she's,
just be friendly to her,
listen, if
maybe
she's anything like Cynthia, she's gonna give us a key and help us out later.
Okay, but Para, remember in Black and White 2?
When you open the
Oh, Pokemon
house,
Center.
Mandela Town.
I know. We haven't been. We're not in Odella Town, are we? We're in
Not yet.
Castor.
But we're gonna be.
I'm being heavily reminded that I've only played like a handful of Pokemon games.
I've only played
This
like
is for
7
us.
of them.
You know, talking about this though, we could easily. I think we have a good basis for a Pokemon AU now.
Oh
It's
god.
horrifying.
No,
It's
don't do this.
horrifying. Don't tell me that because I've had fucking visions in my head of like
Listen.
Pokemon trainer, fucking Clint would like
The
to battle. I can't do this.
The fifth gym leader is fucking Wayne Everbrand. Wayne Von Brandt was Fire Gym in the desert.
He doesn't. He's the one who doesn't want to battle you. He's like, please just take my badge. Just take it.
Please, just take it. I know that there's no honor in it, but please.
There's no
just
honor in it,
please.
but I really don't want to fight you because I'm gonna whoop your ass. So just take the badge, okay?
He has a fucking like
What?
level 99, level 100 Pokemon on his team every time.
Oh, absolutely.
God.
He never wants to bring it out. It's his ace, but he never wants to bring it out.
So,
Hi.
real quick, I do want to know how much longer we're going to be going because I do want to take a shower before I have to go to bed for work in the morning, and I'm hungry. Are there any more questions or?
Robin, do you have any other questions? Does anybody in chat have any other questions? Please let me know now or forever hold your peace.
Don't do that.
Stop! I hate this. If you ever bring an NPC with that voice, I'm hunting you down.
We get you to the island faster than you can say fuck.
Well, Kami's right here.
I'm sorry. Kami, forgive me.
Huh?
Copy.
I said, Kami, do you forgive me?
I have no idea what the fuck you said.
Thank God I won. Also, Robin says that they are done.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is
Thank
fun.
you, Robin.
I think we're all good.
I think we
Thank
did
you so
it.
much.
I'd like to
Happy
do this
anniversary.
again later down the road when we have.
I think that
more
would be great.
questions.
Next
Yeah.
year, I guess. But I love
Happy
you.
anniversary.
Happy anniversary. I
Happy,
want to
happy
take this.
anniversary.
I want to take this moment to say that,
Okay.
and I'm gonna get mushy. I'm sorry,
Okay.
but I love you guys. I feel so
No.
blessed and honored to do this game with you. You're all one of my. You're all my best
Wow.
friends.
Aw.
You make me so happy every
Aw.
day. I love doing this for you, and as long as you guys are having fun, I am having fun.
Yeah.
Why is there a hat on my head?
My lady.
No!
Ah,
End the stream! End the stream
I don't know
now!
who drew that. I didn't
End
do
the
that.
stream right now!
Okay. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everyone. I'm so happy that you came. I love you. Be
Happy
strong.
anniversary.
Be happy. Be healthy. Cheerios.
Live life,
Pop
laugh.
up Cheerios.
Live life,
Stop
laugh,
praying.
love. Lady.
Oh my god.
Thank you guys for doing that.
Yeah, I would have let it continue on, but I'm getting dizzy. My blood sugar's
Same.
dropping.
Oh, please go eat.
So I'm gonna hop off, make food, shower,
Yeah.
because I'm pretty sure I have buffalo sauce in my hair.
Oh.
Natty.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I had a very unfortunate incident at Wing Street today.
Oh my
I cut a little tiny baby hole so I would not spill this bag of buffalo sauce. A little tiny baby hole in this bag so I could pour it. And it got everywhere. It got on my hands, and then at some point I accidentally ran my hand through my hair. So I need
Oh,
I need a
Natty.
shower.
That will do it.
Go shower, hun.
Yeah.
Shower.
I had fun, guys, though. Thank you very much.
Glad. I love you.
I love you.
I'll see you
Yeah,
guys
yeah.
later. If you guys are still on call later after I've gotten food and I recover, I may hop back on.
Hey,
Okay.
well, we will be happy to have you.
Cookie also says bye.
Bye, Cookie.
Freak.
What are you doing, freak?
Freak ass. Freak ass.
He's hanging upside down. I'm gonna go.
Alright,
Bye.
bye.
Godspeed.
Bye.
I gotta close out of this music. I gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
Be free.
I love that.
Oh,
I love
you're
that song, but sometimes I hear it in my dreams.
I can't.
Why didn't you just turn the music down?
I didn't want to. I was laying down in my closet. Because I like the song.
What I miss?
I have to get out of
we
the closet.
ended
I'm brave.
Oh, we ended it? Okay.
Well, yeah,
I have to cut the
you're
recording.
Yeah.
You're
Oh.
both